Yo, yo, hip hop heist, man. What up? We back at it with another reaction. LaRussell explains Heavensent after controversial comments. Shout out to Bootleg Kev with the clip. We gonna get into it. This Hip Hop Heist TV. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Man, so LaRussell, man, ever since he got signed, he took that meeting, took that dinner with Jay-Z, and he been in the tabloids ever since. We know, as far as the Heavensent comments, he said Jeffrey Epstein, Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, Adolf Hitler, and even us. He said, we're all Heavensent. So let's get into it. He explains the controversial comments. Again, this is Hip Hop Heist TV, man. Hit that like and subscribe. That's how we run this operation over here. Let's get to it.
Has it been good?
It's been incredible, honestly. You know, I've been really grinding and moving and getting to see my shit scale. But you know, also, there's the
Is your engineer in the room?
no.
Okay, I gotta ask.
Nope.
Yo, let's talk. Let's just get that shit out of the way.
Come on.
Okay, so this clip comes out. You post something on Twitter, and you know what's funny is like I had clicked on it and I had like when your caption was like, my engineer said I shouldn't drop this. I'm like, I listened to like maybe the first like 5 or 6 seconds of it, and I was like, oh, people are. I was like, whatever. It's just like some LaRussell shit, like talking about whatever's going on, you know, whatever. And then I just saw like it just kept getting
The outrage.
and I was like, wait, let me rewatch this and make sure I'm. Did I miss? I was like, oh. So you released a kind of a response to the virality and more context of the song today, I believe. Your thoughts on just, I guess you would, a lot of people are, I wouldn't say they're offended as much. I would say a lot of people, for whatever reason, it feels like are off-put by the Heavensent song.
Yeah, I think people mistake what I'm saying for me like being complicit.
Right.
Like they think it was me showing support, but they didn't think it was me showing support to Martin, Malcolm, and Kanye, who I also mentioned. They just think it was me showing support to him, you know, and being complicit in his behavior. And that's like the furthest thing from the truth. You know, any nigga who know me, I think niggas like Trump and Epstein deserve the worst.
For sure.
You know, but it's also like the art in writing that song. It's like niggas who do this know when you start writing, like words come to you. You know, this isn't like no one sits down like I'm gonna write about Epstein. Right. It's just like what comes to you, and then that realization was like, damn.
Hey, that's deep. That's powerful. If you think about it, he's right to an extent. I mean, when you're creating art, you're tapping into something bigger than yourself, higher than yourself. Could be a collective message, could be a universal download from God, you know what I mean? But what I'm thinking, is just the way everything that we hear, we're never ready for, right? Like, you know, and then we just adapt to whatever goes on, takes place. But I get the message. I just think that, you know, who gives a ish? You know what I mean? As long as he's, you know, LaRussell always got something to say. No, LaRussell always can. He always has something to. There's a reason as to why he does something or says something. Like he always can, you know, get on there after something and explain himself, you know, and that's what's dope. But yeah, we're gonna get back to it, man. I wanted to read a couple of these comments. Most astonishing, self-sabotaging ish I've ever seen a rapper do. KIA said, anyone can tell the reaction is exactly what he wanted from this. The concept makes no sense and is forced controversy for the sake of it. I mean, I could see that, man. I could definitely see that. But let's get to it.
God made a nigga like Martin Luther King who did so much and changed the world. And he also created a nigga like Epstein who was like the lowest of the low, you know, and they come from the same source. And it was just a realization to me of like, damn, you really like free will, you know. You could go either way in this world. And it's not just them, you know, like that's why I believe this outrage is fake, because niggas, we know niggas who murderers, serial killers, and we like free them. We know niggas who pimping and sex trafficking, and we like free them. Niggas uncles and they daddies got and it's like free them.
Right.
You know, but me saying, damn, God made me and he made this sick ass nigga is a problem. That's not me being complicit. That's me just having the realization of like, bro, you really gotta choose what you gonna do with your life and what path you gonna lead.
I think I mean what you just pointed out is true. Like the stuff that we glorify is interesting, and the things we choose to get outraged by, it's very interesting. I think that your explanation explained it better than I think the video gave initially, if that makes sense.
I mean, we always go back to marketing, bro, and this is still a business. You know what I mean? And the music industry is a business. So I think he's well aware that, you know, this is about to get this is gonna have some pushback. You know what I mean? But again, you know, it's something that he can come on here and explain himself about. Because LaRussell is, I mean, he's not just black or white. It's complex, and I mean black or white in a sense of like, you know how they say things aren't just black and white. There's like gray in the middle. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, not everything is just black and white. It's, you know, there's some complexities to LaRussell, and he's an artist, man. He really tells his I mean, he's told his whole story. We've all heard his whole story. And I think now he's just grabbing attention. Let's be real. Let's honestly be real. I think he's just grabbing attention, you know what I mean? But let's end this one. All right, let's finish this one out, you know what I mean?
Because I feel like if someone was like, not necessary, because I know you, and I know what you, I mean, also I'm not people have every right to feel however they feel, because there's even people who are like, I understood what he was trying to say, it's just, why say it? But it's art, right?
Yeah.
Right. So it's like, well, fuck off. Like, you don't have to like it. At the same time, like, I was like, I know this fool. Like, this is the same guy who a radio station in Los Angeles wouldn't release a freestyle of his because he was talking about free Palestine.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I know where this guy's heart is. And, like, I understood what you were saying. Like, it for you, like, it to me, it seemed like, and let me know what your thoughts are. Ever since this Rock Nation thing happened, I have never seen people nitpick nothing more in my fucking life than
man,
just shit about you,
man. And you know, it's really just like, I think a lot of this was really beautiful and eye-opening for me, because it showed me a lot of people who's been like waiting, like kind of sitting,
like they were,
like they had
already.
this in it, and it was like, oh, this is a moment, you know, and in complete misunderstanding. Like, you know, even in the verse that's posted, like I say, I'm not perfect, and neither is the president. What's guiltier than a nigga hiding evidence? I'm talking about them.
No shit, yeah.
Even at.
Alright, let's bypass that ad. You know what? We're gonna hit one comment. Oh my love says he is slow if he thinks he's saying something profound. Yo, Maya Love, that was a good one. She said that is not deep. Oh shit, man, we here for the laughs too.
Like, this is the realization of like, damn, like that's not complicity. That's right. Just like, this is the real world. What's guiltier than a nigga hiding evidence? That's me saying these niggas guilty. Right. You feel me? But I think it was an opportunity for people who just like been sitting on it and waiting to just get they strike at it.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of other rappers who are, you know, have certain levels of success kind of chime in, and I'm just like, it's like, I think, man, when it comes to this shit, like, I think art is subjective. Now, whether or not people could say I don't like the art, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I didn't like the way he communicated that. Maybe feel some type of way, and you could even think that you're wrong.
You could.
You could be like, I don't agree with him, and I don't like LaRussell because of this. But to me, there was like an opportunistic like reason that, like, if you didn't already get in on, like, well, he said this about Lil Wayne, or or well, he said fuck Rock Nation, and now he's with Rock Nation. It's like, okay, now
even to get to a point where like people think they can tell an artist what they can and can't write. Like, I can get in the studio and a message can come down to me and it's like, this is what I'm speaking about, this is what came to me, and they'll be like, well, you can't say that, you can, and it's only a few of us who actually say things that is beyond, if Magic Johnson got a cure for AIDS and all the broke motherfuckers passed away, it's only so many who willing to say shit like that. And I just think it's like it was taking, it's just one of those, it's rage bait,
Yeah,
it's
I think it was definitely rage baity, but I also think, like, I think you showing more of the record today. Because I feel like if someone just pressed play, I feel like there's a lot of people who know who you are.
Oh, that's true too. You got to listen to the full records of things too. Context, right? Context matters. You can't say it doesn't. But we about to get out of here, man. Shout out to Bootleg Kev for the clip. This is Hip Hop Heist TV, man. We reacting to things, today's things, tomorrow's things, yesterday's things. You feel me? Things. Person, place, or things. What's that? A noun. Let's get it. Burnt, man. Be happy, be healthy. Do what you got to do to survive, like Pac said. Also, man, be of service. Help somebody out today. I feel like that's the real reason we here on this earth, man, is to just help. Be of service, man. Make some laughs. Make somebody remember you for the good things, man. All right, we out. Peace.